Two famous comedians settled with Clayton County and their police department over what they say was a Fourth Amendment violation.
Yes.
Political reporter Doug Reardon joins us now live from Hartsville, Jackson.
It was a Fourth Amendment violation. Them taking away your shit at the airport and searching it like you're a criminal is a Fourth Amendment violation.
In Atlanta International. And Doug, this is a story we first brought to light back in 2022, and we have been watching it unfold ever since.
We have, and that is when Clayton County told us they actually ended this program, but here we are all this time later, and the court battle is now over. This was part of what our investigative team exposed in their series, award-winning at that In Plain Sight, where they found DEA agents and local police officers were stopping passengers here in Hartsville before they got on their flight, questioning them sometimes without evidence and oftentimes because of racial bias, and in some cases confiscating their money, causing them to miss their flight. That is over now.
We found plainclothes drug task force officers searching passengers for money at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport.
It started with an A&F investigation and ended with a settlement and a wholesale change to police policy at the world's busiest airport. Those plainclothes officers, A&F Chief Investigator Brendan Key found, were oftentimes racially profiling passengers to conduct searches on. The NYU-based policing project found the same thing.
This was a program that ended up targeting mostly black men traveling in airports.
Two of those. What a coinky dink. Wait a second. You're telling me they were only targeting black men to be illegally searched and seized, illegally searched and seized? What do you mean? Racial profile? I thought we were living in a post-racial America. What do you mean? The cops were. You mean our boys in blue? The good guys were only targeting black people?
Black men, comedians Eric Andre and Clayton English, were stopped by police on the Jet Bridge in 2022 during one such search. Both were represented by the policing project.
We alleged in our complaint that it resulted in from unlawful racial profiling and a practice of unlawful stops. It was humiliating to be pulled out of a line in the Jet Bridge, trapped by the police, and questioned, having their tickets taken.
Clayton County did respond to our request for comment, saying in a statement, quote, as reflected in the settlement agreement between the parties, there has been no admission of any fact or liability whatsoever.
I mean, and if you're a comedian, you're trying to get someplace, right? So you can do a job, you know. That's why people are usually flying. They're not usually on vacation. Some people are on vacation, obviously, but most people are out there trying to get someplace on time. And these assholes, if you're black, they're like, no, you can't get there on time. And then everyone says black people can't be on time anywhere. Well, it's because the cops are illegally searching and seizing them. That's why. For Christ's sake, stop illegally and searching and seizing the black people, please. It's not that hard. If the penalty for violating our rights was death, would it still occur? I don't know. You know, they want stronger penalties for stuff. Yeah, maybe would it still occur if they killed people for violating your rights? How about if there was any penalty for violating your right? How about that? Let's start with just any penalty. We'll work our way up to the guillotine. Okay, like we haven't even got to slaps on the wrist yet. We haven't even got to you're fired. We haven't even got to that. We got nothing. In America, if you are a black person, you have no rights to be outside. Unless you want to draw the heat. If you go outside, you're drawing the heat. You can't go anywhere. Welcome to America.